Welcome to the Worx Racing League. It's time for the TWMC finals. First runner-up, we've got the Celestis in the orange Toyota, their driver and co-driver. I believe they're husband and wife. That kind of makes sense how they came up with that name. Well, they seem to like big tires, they've got a really low gearbox, and let's hope that engine packs a punch. Next runner-up in the Blazer, we've got Mountain Boris. Looks like he doesn't have a roll cage in that car. I guess they just missed that at tech inspection. And in the orange Hummer, we've got Rock Obama, and it looks like he stripped a lot of weight off his truck for this race. Let's hope it helps him. And Alexia Rama is still missing from this lineup. She is still in the pits with broken prop shafts on her truck. Let's hope she gets here in time. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen, there seems to be a driver request. Looks like there's an issue with the Blazer not carrying a spare wheel. The other two drivers are allowed to take their spare wheels off before race begins. Let's run through the track with you guys. The beginning is quite steep. Let's take a different camera view on this side. Coming down, you just need to slide through the rocky or through the sandy part, then come through the rocks. Then you have two big rocks that you need to squeeze through. Then you can take either trail, left or right. Then coming through to the sandy or grassy section, you can do a U-turn in that part and join or rejoin the track going back up the hill. Then you can either take the direct line, or you could choose to zigzag it through the right and then the left, taking it up through the loose rocks, and hopefully you're not getting stuck on the diff, and then up through the finish line. And the Celestis are at the start gate waiting for the green light, and off they go. You gotta keep it a little slow here before this first rock, because you hook your tire up on the back of it, it will flip you over onto your back. They seem to be getting it right. Yes, sliding down the loose parts. You can see how much brake he's using on this. Oh yes, sliding sideways a bit. I hope he's going to keep it in line. Yes, it looks like it. Just get over that one rock and he's on his first big obstacle. He just needs to squeeze through there. Looks like he's hooked up on his diff a bit. Oh, but he managed to shoot over that little rock. Got his right tire up there. And he is going strong. This is a good time. Oh no, he's on his side. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Oh, but he's on his side again. Oh no, man, that looks like a repo. And Hand of God obviously put him back into his place. Let's see if he can get out of that. Yes, scratching the side of his car a little bit, but he made it to the flat section. Going through the grass, doing his U-turn. Let's see if he can make it in one go. Oh no, 2 position turn. Oh, 3 position turn. Coming into the first rocks. They are loose. They can get stuck up underneath your chassis. Now he needs to just squeeze through this narrow bit. Problem here is the back tire sometimes gets hooked up and you face the wrong direction. And that's kind of what's happening right now here, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to go straight, but somehow he is always going the wrong way. He's gonna try a new line. Let's see how this one does for him. Much better. There we go. Good job, good job. Let's see how he fares on this narrow piece coming through here. I think he's hooked up again a little bit on the diff. Oh, but he made it. He's gonna turn to the right. Yes, continuing. He still has grip. Those big tires are really helping. Let's see. I spoke too soon. He seems to be slipping a little bit. Oh, but he made it. Yes. A little bit of throttle, a little bit of wheel speed, and he went through it. Now he needs to slowly get his nose to the left. So the front of the car with that heavy engine in it is obviously wanting to slide over to the right. Let's hope he doesn't fall onto the side. Looks pretty steep. Oh. Looks like he's gonna go. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here he goes. Oh man. So another reposition and off he goes in the right direction this time. Very gentle, very slow up the hill. Not losing grip. If he loses grip, the car slides over to the left and he's going down into the valley again. Oh, and I spoke too soon. Maybe I jinxed him on this one. So another reposition. Let's see if he can make it straight up this time without losing grip or sliding off the side of that rock. He's a little higher on the rocks this time. Oh boy, looks like he's gonna have the same dilemma on his hands. Going backwards, trying to see if he can get a different line, but I don't think he's gonna make it. That front tire is gonna slide off. Oh, very well done. And another try, and it's too late. And the next try, looks like he's gonna take the car a little further on the right, hopefully not slipping off the rock, and it's not helping. Oh boy, he looks like he's gonna fall off this, but he's keeping it there, he's holding it. That's good driving right there, ladies and gentlemen, but it doesn't seem to be helping. He backed up a little bit, maybe he's gonna take a run for it. He's gonna bump it up the hill, and down he goes. And again, he's taking it really slow. He's a lot higher this time. Rocks are moving. That's not a good sign. Car's too heavy for the rocks. And it seems he's going down again. And this time he's taking it very slow. That's probably the best way to do it. He's changed his route, taken a different line, but that one rock is just too loose. Steady, easy going. He only has, I think, another 4 tries left. He only has 10 repos. Otherwise, he'll be disqualified. And off he goes again. So this is his 8th repo at the moment. He's got another 2 before he gets disqualified. Let's see how he runs here. He actually got out the car and changed one of the rocks. Let's see if that helped him or if he made a good decision on there. Yes, he seems to be getting up. Yes, he made it. That was a good decision, changing that rock for him. He's on the last piece. Come on. He's coming up to 5 minutes now. He's just over 5 minutes. Let's hope he makes it. Yes, and there is the bell. And Rocco Bomber's at the start line. There's the green light. Let's see how he fares down this section. Keeping a bit sideways. He's trying to stay to the left so that his back wheel doesn't hook up on that first rock and putting him on his back. Let's see if he passes it. It's very close. He's taking it easy. Yep, he passed it. Coming down through the loose sand. Yep, keeping it straight, keeping it calm. He needs to speed up his pace though, because he only has 6 minutes to complete the course. At this rate, he might just get disqualified. Oh, he's got a rock in front. He's going to hang up his diff, or maybe even bend his steering setup. Seems like he got around it, getting a bit of a different camera angle at the moment. Yes, it looks like he's going to come around there, squeezing through. Ooh, he's on his side, and looks like he's got his tire stuck between the rocks. Can he free it? He's getting a bit jittery. He knows he's running out of time. But yes, he made it. He's free. Just needs to jump off this rock without falling on his side. Going through the grass, doing his 1 point turn. Is it just 1 point? Yes, just 1 point. Steady over the loose rocks, coming to the tight section. Will he squeeze through or go over with one tire? Yes, he's decided to do that, but it looks like he's going to be hooked up with the diff. They're forcing him to change direction. And his second approach is to squeeze through the center. Will his back tire make it? Yes, he's done, he's through. Needs to speed up, he's running out of time. Although he's over halfway, he still has a long way to go. And it looks like his right rear tire is hooked up again on the rocks, and he makes it. He's getting very jittery. You can see he's using a lot of throttle to get through here. And again, bouncing around like crazy. Maybe we should call him Rock Bouncer. Let's see how he fares here, trying to turn to the right. He's not, looks like he's not going to go through the straight section. And yes, that seems good. He's doing a good job of that, and he's stuck again. Now it's a bit of a possibility that he could fall onto his side because it is quite steep on the side here. He needs to turn up into the hill, but it looks like he's stuck again. And he's on the tilt. Oh, but he made it. Yes, he made it. Looks like he's just gentle enough. Now he's in a bit of a pickle. Can he make it out of there? He needs to get that back tire off that rock. Yes, he made it. And he needs to get up the hill. Taking a different camera angle. He needs to get his back left tire off that rock. And over he goes. So that is a repo for him. Let's see how he gets this section done. Looks like he's putting it through. Wheel spinning. It is quite steep here, ladies and gentlemen. The camera just does not show us that well. There are some loose rocks that when you push them away with your front tires, they always hook up on your rear axles or the diff. He seems like he's got a good line here. It looks like he's not going to slip off to the side. And yes, he's through. Oh, I spoke too soon. Going back a little bit. Oh man, he's really on the tilt there. And yep, got his tire up on that rock. And coming through the last obstacle now. Just needs to hook his right front tire just a little bit on the side of the rock so that he can pass without hooking his diff up on it. Let's see if he can make that and pass the finish line. Let's see how he fares. Yes, yes, yes. And here comes the bell. And next runner up, we've got Mountain Boris in the Blazer. And here comes the bell. He's got green light. He also decides to take the left lane, taking it easy because this is a very heavy vehicle. He passed the first obstacle very, very easily. Coming to the second one, sliding down the loose section. And this is actually quite easy. Cars don't really have a big issue there. It looks like he's going to take the right line and go directly over the big rocks and not squeezing through them. Looks like he's stuck up, getting a bit of a different camera angle at the moment. Here he goes. Very steady. Got good gearing in this car. Oh, he's got portal axles as well. Oh, it looks like he's stuck on the axles. Going back and changing his line. Very, very clever decision. Because his car can make it, the other ones have lower diffs. And with the portal axles, he's obviously got an advantage here. Now let's see if he can make it off that rock without flipping. Oh, and off he goes. And hand of God put him back into his place. Now let's see if he can do a 1 point or 2 point turn. Okay, he made a 1 point turn. Coming up through the rocks and see if he can squeeze that big body through that gap. Oh, that's very tight for him. Doesn't look too good. This is not the car to be driving in this place. But he's stuck. Looks like he's not going to get out of that one that easily. Looks like he's scratching his body up quite a little. But he made his tire, he made it up. Oh, but it's turning him around again. The side of his body is just preventing him from actually keeping going straight. And he's on his side. So he got another repo. And he is slowly battling his way up the next obstacle. Looks like he's also going to turn to the right and not taking the direct route up straight to the finish line. This is getting more difficult every time a car passes here, the way it looks. The rocks are rolling, they're falling into different positions, they're getting hooked up on the differentials, keeping it steady. He has got a lot of time. He's actually been doing quite a good run. So I don't think he's really panicking yet. Taking it easy because he could fall on his side because his vehicle is quite top heavy. Very slowly, very steady. The rocks are piling up under his chassis, keeping his wheels from getting contact So he's losing grip. And got a different camera angle. Let's see how he finds grip with all those rocks underneath his chassis. Looks like he's making it. Needs to keep the nose as low as he can. He's going back just to try that again. Looks like he's going to slip off the side. Good decision on going back and taking a new line. He's decided to go a little further to the right, the way it looks. Will he manage, or will he slide off the side of those rocks? He's going very high. Looks like he's going to go too high. Although, yep, he made it. He made it through. Oh, he didn't. Hang on a second. Oh, he bumped it and he made it through. Very nice. Coming to the last section, just lining up, because with his portals axles he can actually go over that big rock, almost center diff. Slipped off of it. Oh, he slipped off of it again. Let's see. Oh, slipped the third time, and easy does it. Keeps a very slow crawl. Maybe he will just manage to get through there. Looks like he's taking a little different angle. Changed his angle and he passed it. Very well done. Oh, almost tilted onto his side. He's not done yet. He's not home free. He's a bit high on the tire there. He needs to slowly get that tire down. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he made it. And off, here comes the bell. And it looks like Alexa Rama is done with her prop shaft, and she managed in time to make it to the start gate. She needs to put it all in. Here comes the green light. Off she goes. And let's see how she does. Oh my, she's really pushing it. Oh, and she made it. Can't believe that maneuver that she just pulled. Flying down that hill obviously saved her a lot of time. She's taking the same route as the Blazer, although she doesn't have portal axles. She's got big tires. Let's see if she manages or gets hooked up. She manages, falls on its side again, and I think she's going to be done. Let's see if she can get her way out of this, and she actually made it. Yeah, it looks like she's going in reverse. She's not going to do a 2 or 3 point turn. She's just going to go reverse and go directly straight into the loose rocks and facing the first obstacle, which is the tight bit. Let's see if she squeezes through. Yeah, it looks like she's going to be narrow enough to fit those 2 tires in. Yes, she's done it. And come on, come on. She's very good in time with that fast first section that she's done. Oh, and she's getting hooked up on the rear wheels. They don't seem to be passing through as easy as the front. Looks like she made it. She just keeps it steady without throttling up too much. Maybe she can just make it without any repositions. Well, it looks like her tires are also getting stuck. She's bouncing around quite a bit there. This is a gnarly section, ladies and gentlemen. There is just diff hangers left, right and center on this trail. So she made it through. She bounced her way up the hill. Let's see what happens here. Is she going to get hooked up on the diffs, or is she going to make it through? Yes, yes. The right amount of throttle did it for her on this one. And slowly, easy going so that she doesn't fall onto her side. Let's see how she makes this. Rocks are not helping if they're moving around constantly. Oh, she fell into a hole. But, yep, she made it out. And let's see if she can make this turn without falling onto her side. She doesn't seem to have a big tilt. She seems to be keeping the body quite flat. And she is managing to crawl herself up that hill. No, she didn't. Close. I really hoped she would make it this time, but there we go. Repo, and she's already on her way. Oh, she's got a loose rock on the left rear tire there. Let's see if she can change the lane, take a new line, and maybe prevent the tire from pushing that rock away. Oh, she's got a bit of a problem there. Did it with a bit of wheel speed. very nicely done. Back tire, got out of that one very nicely. Now she's taking her time. She knows she has time. She's done so well in time. She doesn't even have an issue with that. She can take it easy, and she is just repositioning once. Got hooked up on the axle again on there. And one more time, a little bit of wheel speed, and she will be over. And she made it, yes. Well done. And there's the bell. And coming to the podium, we have the Celestias in 4th place, coming in at 5 minutes 38 seconds, and with 7 rollovers, they came in dead last. In 3rd place, we have the Hummer. Rock Obama is not happy because he is used to doing better. He came in at 4 minutes and 49 seconds, and only with 2 rollovers. But like I said, not a happy man. Mountain Boris, on the other hand, is smiling from left to right. He's normally not such a fast guy, coming in at 4 minutes and 45 seconds, only 4 seconds under Rock Obama, but also having 2 rollovers. But like I said, happy man. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, your TWMC champion, Alexia Rama, driving the blue Nitro Jeep. Thanks for watching, and tune in again when we do our next smackdown on Worx Mountain Crawlers.